What's up? We got Bleach Season 1, Episode 5, Defeat the Invisible Enemy. So finally, we're back on Bleach after a long time of not me reviewing to the show. As you can see, I got the Naruto poster up. So yeah, my head now covers the Itachi poster. It shouldn't, but it just does. So anyway, this episode starts off with, this episode picks up where the last episode Bleach left off, with them defeating Shrieker with Rukia using her Bakugo 43 height, but it does nothing on the guy. So meanwhile, Ichigo is running around trying to help Karin when he reveals why. He reveals that that's the first time since his mom died since he's seen her cry. Because when her mom died, she basically when their mom died, she basically shut off crying she basically used to cry all the time, but when her mom died, she basically shut off her entire crying emotion. And Ichigo's like, that's the first time he's seen her cry, which proves, proves that she's really hurt. So meanwhile, back with Rukia and Chad is trying to seeing Rukia fight this monster, but is trying to do his best to fight it because obviously he can't see it. But then the monster is able to use his screeching power to basically Rukia is like flying up, but then he's like, ooh, he's so defenseless. And he's like, ha, gotcha. And then he's like, hey, his little leeches have the power to, if they hear a sonic sound, they blow up. So they use Rukia, and Rukia starts to explode, and so does Chad. So like, what are we gonna do? But then he's like, haha, I have your bird. If you touch Amy, your bird gets blown up. So Yoichi tries to apologize for what he did, and Chad's like, no, this is not your fault, bro. Our Chad, the best character. So they try to fight him, but he tries to use his stream on them, but they're like, yeah, no. And yeah, so that's when Ichigo shows up, and she stops running, and he's like, huh, why are you stuck running? I thought you were some soul reaper. But then that's when Rukia's like, yo, what? That's when Ichigo's like, yo, what up? And she's like, Ichigo, I know you should. Dang, I keep kicking my tripod. She's like, Ichigo, I know you would show up, bro. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I thought you did. And he's like, I thought you didn't care about me, Ichigo. And he's like, well, I guess I do now, so I guess you really do care about Ichigo. He's like, I guess I do now. So he's like, you monster, trying to attack a defenseless girl while another guy's pinned down. You are wrong. So she's like, Ichigo, and so she's like, Ichigo, the bomb, and splits him off to his solar form while his human form is looking like a dead body, and then Chad sees Ichigo's lifeless body and thinks something's wrong with Ichigo. But Rukia is like, don't worry, Chad, Ichigo's alright. He's saving us all. So they get into a big fight. And it's a big fight, but that's when the monster reveals that he's a dead serial killer. That he reveals the backstory that he has with this parakeet is that he killed the parakeet's mom, and then the boy who used to be the parakeet basically dropped him off a few stories and basically fell to his death. So he, as a solar reaper, as a hollow, he found the kid and was basically like, hey kid, I can help you find your mom. I can reunite with your mom if you help me, if you jump into the body, if you jump into the body of a parakeet. So basically, he tricked this kid into basically using his soul to jump into the body of a parakeet, so he could run around, chase him for 3 months on the prospect that he was never going to bring his mom back bring his mom back to life, which he tells Ichigo that that's impossible to do. So he was only tricking, saying that he would do this for this kid just so he could have the thrill of the chase. And Ichigo's like, you dirty guy. You dirty guy. So they get into a big fight. This is my classification of their big fight. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pow bang bang bing bing bong. And then that's when the gates of Asia, the gates of hell, open up and basically drag the Soul Reaper into the abyss for his wrongful crimes of evil. Wrongful crimes of evil. So they're like, that's where the Soul Reaper is. So then Ichigo's like, hey dude, we may not be able to bring you back to your mom, but you can pass on so you can see her again. So I think he passes on. And then that's kind of where the episode ends. This episode of Bleach was pretty good. It wasn't the best episode, but it was really good and returned to form for me on reviewing the show. I liked the villain. The villain was just a serial killer. Like it reminds me of reviewing Dexter and recapping Dexter. If you want me to recap The Walking Dead, which is the show that I'm currently watching, tell me in the comments below. Because I'm currently watching season 1 I currently just finished season 1 of The Walking Dead. And I'm currently just going to be watching season 2 tomorrow. So if you want me to recap the first season of The Walking Dead, please tell me because I would like it. I already reviewed Dexter. The Walking Dead was next on the list. Why do I have this? I have no idea. And yeah, this episode was a pretty good return to form for the show. And with Bleach season 14, season 16 coming out this year, I've decided to give Bleach another shot of reviewing every single episode of Bleach. Yeah, of reviewing every single episode of Bleach. So, are you ready for another episode of Bleach? Right.